Before we get started, you just need to know I didn't arrive here by accident. For over a decade, I've been testing the digital world, doing the research, apps, platforms, domains, my ideas, investing time, money, and energy most people wouldn't, just to understand what actually works. So you don't have to figure it out the hard way. Let's talk about it. Something most people don't question until it's too late. Stability. For most of my life, I did what you're supposed to do. Work hard, stay consistent, play it safe. I worked security for years. Long hours, high responsibility environments, always on alert for this, that, and the other thing. Before that, the Marine Corps. Discipline, structure, pressure. On paper, it looks solid. But real life doesn't always follow what's on paper. There were moments where things didn't hold together at all. Situations where stability wasn't stable at all. For example, trying to hold on to a place to live in New York City, where one bad stretch can put you right back to zero. I've had times where I was actually living out of my car. And when you're in that position, you kind of see things differently. You start to see things clearly that most people never think about. And you might ask, well, Frank, what is that thing that you saw so clearly that most people might not think about? Well, probably the same thing that you would think if you were homeless. The system you trusted doesn't guarantee anything. And that's where things started to change for me. Because I began asking different questions. Not, how do I work harder? I've done that already. Successfully, I've worked harder. That's what everyone does. But what I wanted to know was what actually gives me more control. So here's a story for you. Back in 2014, I started experimenting online. Nothing fancy. I wrote fiction ebooks. I was like a kid in a candy store, nerd in a library. You choose. Nevertheless, I made some money with it. A few thousand here, a few thousand there. Enough to get my attention, but not enough money for me to trust that game. It's not something that I was used to. It felt inconsistent, unpredictable at times. Marketing was a whole online marketing, was a whole new thing to me, and I wasn't with it. But I made enough money to get into it, but still, it was unpredictable to me. So I kept one foot in and one foot out. Then years later, COVID hit. So back when I was doing all that writing and made a little money, it saved me some time. And with that time, what I did was I went back into the gym. Well, I went into the gym heavier than normal is what I should say. And when COVID hit, I found myself helping people get in shape without a gym. Again, that online thing. Again, the online income. Still not massive, but real. And I started noticing a pattern. Every time life got uncertain, the internet was still there. Didn't matter what was happening outside. Didn't matter who was hiring. Didn't matter who wasn't hiring. The opportunity didn't disappear. That's when it hit me. The digital world isn't unstable. It's the most stable system we have. Take it or leave it. You see, most people think stability comes from a job, a paycheck, a routine regimen. But all those depend on someone else. Someone else's decision, someone else's system, someone else's timing, someone else who wanted to be the boss. Well, real stability comes from leverage, the ability to create value without needing permission, the ability to earn without trading all your time, the ability to build something that doesn't disappear overnight. And here's what changed everything for me. I stopped looking for the perfect opportunity and started looking at myself differently, because my experiences, my skills, my perspective, even my struggles. That's when I realized you're not starting from zero. You're not starting from zero. You're just not positioned yet. And everything I've done online, from ebooks to fitness to what I do now, came from the same place, taking something I already knew and turning it into something useful for someone else. That's it. It's not complicated at all. Not perfect, just valuable. And once you understand that, you stop chasing the random ideas and you start building something real. This is what I call a one-person media business. It's not a company, it's not a big team, just you. Turning what you know into content, products, systems, assets that work together. Because the truth is, stability was never what they told us it was. It's not found in working harder. It's not found in waiting your turn. It's built. And in this game, you keep what you build. Today, you have access to tools, platforms, and information that didn't exist way back when. Which means you don't have to stay stuck in a system that doesn't serve you. Now, if you're starting to see this shift, if you're realizing there has to be another way, then you're exactly where you need to be. Because this is what I teach. How to take what you already know and turn it into something that gives you more control, more freedom, real stability. Because in this economy, you are the most profitable niche. Until next time, peace out.